Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing with you how I make my homemade vanilla extract. Before we get started, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of information about the beans that I'm going to be using. So I did pick up two different kinds of vanilla beans. I picked up some Tahitian vanilla beans as well as some Madagascar vanilla beans, and both of these are grade A vanilla beans. Now, a lot of people say that it does not matter if you use grade A or grade B. I've only opted to pick up grade A beans because I've actually found a pretty good price on them. So I went ahead and got the best beans that I could find. I did order these on Amazon, so I will link these below for you if you guys are interested in picking some up. But let me just go ahead and tell you a little bit about these beans. So the Madagascar vanilla beans I actually got them from a company called Fit Clean on Amazon, and you get 12 of them. Oh man, I think I paid $17 for them at the time because there was a coupon. I'm not sure what the price is right now, but I will link these below for you. So these are the vanilla beans that have the deep, rich, kind of classic vanilla flavor that you're going to get whenever you pair them with vodka or any other alcohol that you're going to be using to extract your flavor. These beans I have not used before, but I was just curious to know if the Tahitian beans are similar in flavor to the Madagascar vanilla, but I've heard that these are a little bit less potent in flavor because they have less vanillin in them, which is the substance that actually gives them the flavor in the first place. All right, so I did get two different kinds of beans because I am going to be making two different kinds of vanilla. With the Tahitian beans, I'm actually just going to pair them with some vodka just so that I can extract their natural flavor, so I can decide for myself whether or not I like the flavor of these in my vanilla that I'm using for my everyday baking, or if I'm going to continue to make the vanilla that I made with the Madagascar beans. And then with the Madagascar beans, since they have such a potent flavor, I have heard that they make the absolute best bourbon vanilla. Now, I have not tried this before, but I'm going to actually make some today. And guys, these will not be ready for about 4 to 6 months. All right, guys, so here are the ingredients that you're going to need to make your vanilla extract. You're going to need some type of liquid to extract the flavoring from the beans. I opted for two different types of alcohol. If you do not want to use alcohol, you can use vegetable glycerin, and I'll try and find one and link it below for you, but that is definitely another option. I'm going to be using alcohol today because I really like the fact that it preserves the beans, as well as the fact that it extracts the best flavor from the beans. As far as the brand of alcohol, I'm not sure that it necessarily matters. I've actually heard two different things. I've heard people say the best alcohol, you know, the most pricey, expensive, best quality alcohol makes the best vanilla. And then some people say it really doesn't matter because the vanilla beans are going to be the star of the show. I opted for a mid-grade alcohol. I actually took my husband with me because I am not a drinker, and so I didn't really know what to get. But we ended up getting this Svedka vodka. It made really, really nice vanilla last time, so I decided to go ahead and get another bottle of that. It was about $22.99, I believe. I'll put the price on the screen for you guys. But as you can see, this one is pretty much gone because what I've been doing is, as this bottle has been used, I've been sort of topping it off, and that's what you really want to do. As you're using your vanilla, if you just leave the beans in the bottle, you can continue to add alcohol. It will continue to make vanilla extract. However, as you start to see the beans disintegrating, you know, as they become smaller and smaller, you do want to consider purchasing more beans and just kind of continuing to add a few beans here and there to keep the flavor going. So I'm going to be using this smaller bottle to make my Tahitian vanilla, and then I'm going to be using a mason jar. This is a 32-ounce mason jar. I like these because you can actually measure how many cups of liquid that you're actually putting in the jar. So I'm actually going to be using that to measure my 3 cups of bourbon to make my bourbon vanilla. You also need a funnel if you're going to be using a bottle with a very narrow opening like this. And I did get this one at Walmart. If you guys are interested, I'll try and link it below. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to go ahead and open these packages of vanilla beans, put them in my jars, and then I will show you guys how simple it is to make your own homemade vanilla extract. Okay guys, so after opening the packages, I have noticed a significant difference between the Madagascar vanilla beans and the Tahitian vanilla beans. These beans, first of all, are a lot thinner. They're probably about the same in length. Let's see here, I'm gonna grab one of these. Actually, the Madagascar beans are a little bit longer. That's the Madagascar bean, and that's the Tahitian bean. The Madagascar bean is quite a bit thicker. It is extremely pliable. It bends very easily. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put that one in the jar. And then this is the Tahitian bean. It is kind of brittle. I don't wanna break it because I actually do not plan to cut these beans in my extract. A lot of people do that. And you can certainly cut a little slit from one end to the next and allow the beans to quickly absorb into your liquid. However, since I plan on continuing to build on my extract and I don't want my beans to disintegrate super fast, I'm gonna leave them whole because I do have time. I have quite a bit of vanilla left in that container. I believe you're supposed to have 1 cup of alcohol per 1 ounce of vanilla beans in order for your vanilla extract to be considered pure. This is well over that requirement. This is going to be some very potent vanilla. So to keep this simple, guys, this is so simple, so simple. You take your beans in the jar. This is my 17-ounce jar, and this is 10 of the Tahitian beans. And then this is my 32-ounce jar with 12 vanilla beans. All right, guys, I have both of my bottles filled with my liquid and my beans. I will tell you guys that it is extremely important that you make sure that you have your beans submerged completely underneath the alcohol because that's going to keep them from molding. You do not want mold in your vanilla extract. So if you have a bottle like this and you see how the beans are very close to the top of the liquid, what you want to do is, as you are using this up, you want to keep topping it off to make sure that the beans are completely covered in the alcohol. Same thing for this one. Now, I will tell you guys, I had a little bit less than 3 cups of alcohol to make the bourbon vanilla. So I'm going to have to go back to the store and grab some more just to top this off. I'll probably go ahead and fill it all the way to the top, honestly, because I had more beans than was required to make 3 cups. So I'm just going to go ahead and just make a full 32 ounces of pure vanilla extract. So that is it, guys. This was super simple, easy to make. All you do is you grab your beans, whatever your beans of choice are, and then whatever liquid you want to use to extract your beans, you grab some jars, you put the beans in first, and then you pour the liquid completely to cover your beans. What you want to do next is you want to close it, seal it tight. This has a little clamp on the back. So I'm going to close this up, and then I'm going to get my top and put it on my mason jar. I'm going to put my top here. I'll tighten that up a little bit later. And then all you want to do, guys, is just sit this in a dark, cool place to just become infused with all that delicious vanilla flavor for the next 4 to 6 months. I'm just going to sit these in my cupboard and give them a shake just like this about every 1 to 3 days. If you guys have any questions or comments, please put them in the box below, and I will see you guys in my next video.